Hello, and welcome to the fourth episode of Learning Hero Siege. Welcome. I hope everybody finished Hell successfully. And now the question is asked, what do you do now? So obviously after Hell comes, it's not the end of the game, and it's not even the end of the difficulties. Unlike PD2, there are more difficulties here that you unlock over time. But first, in order to push them, we'll have to upgrade ourselves, and now is the time to start farming. So once you finish Hell, you kill Mevius, the 7th act boss, you unlock your main farming method, which is the Satanic Zones. Every time you defeat Mevius on a certain difficulty, he will unlock the Satanic Zones for that difficulty and one difficulty above. So that's just like as a heads up, and I'll go to show the difficulties in a moment. Satanic Zones are zones that are randomized between all the areas on the map. They'll have this little cloud of death over them, or like this little skull. And once you go there, you'll see there are certain buffs and debuffs to your farming. So this is, for example, the one that was just now. So here, as you can see, we got, Goblin's Greed, Ancient Monsters. These are the yellow dots, like these ones. Have a chance to spawn Treasure Goblins. We got a chance to spawn Ancients is higher, and we got experience increased. Debuffs are cooldown reduction, cooldown recovery reduced by 10%, and your movement speed is slower. So as you can see, there are buffs, there are debuffs, and farming these zones is extremely important to learning and upgrading and getting a lot better gear. These change every 30 minutes, but if you got a zone that you like, you can retain it for a full hour by doing vote reset instead of recreating the game. So let's say I do vote reset right now. You'll see that my zone is still at the pumpkin patch. But if I save and exit and I'll open a new game, then I'll get a new zone. And as you can see, you have difficulties 1 through 5. There is Inferno difficulty. This is supposed to be extremely difficult. But if I go over here, difficulty 1, I've already defeated Mevius, of course. You'll see we got a different zone now. Now it's the old mining village. It will get different affixes as well. Let's have a look at what we got here. So we got critical strike damage increase, something for physical people, and 60% faster cast rate. Monsters fire novas when they're killed. Okay, let's make sure we're not dying here. And we got mana decreased by 25%. So you'll see that my mana was also lower. It was below 2k, when normally it's this high. So that's just Satanic Zones. They're incredibly important to farming and to upgrading your gear. And once you farm them for a while, you'll start dropping a lot more Satanic items, like the set items and also the red items that you can use. Initially, I think something that's really important that is worth doing is kind of like a tip that I was given, and I followed it and it was really good. There are zones that have increased chance to drop relics. Relics are the items we have on our left here. And relics are items that can be upgraded all the way to level 10. So spending your time in Satanic Zones that have relics, chance to drop relics, is definitely worth your time. If you do find one of those, try to stick there to get a few relics that you like that upgrade your build, and try to upgrade them as much as you can. Again, these relics become very strong the more you upgrade them. They start with like one skill to cold skills, for example. I can't tell you which ones to pick up because obviously everybody plays a different character, but they start very small and they become very big very fast, and it's one of the most consistent ways to upgrade yourself because obviously items are always random and you never really know what you're gonna get. So that is the first big thing today I want you to take from this video. Farm the Satanic Zones, find your relics and upgrade them, and get yourself a lot of loot. Another way to push yourself to become stronger and stronger is focusing on this prospecting and crafting stations. We're going to learn what to do with them right now. So prospecting and crafting is a very important part of the game. You can prospect basically like satanic items, mythic items. You can prospect the ores that you mine along the way. Let me look for it. Yeah, things like the golden ores, right? All the things that we're mining. Make sure to always be mining, guys. It's important. So You can prospect these to break them down into different materials. For example, if I prospect this ore, it will become all these different materials. And they're very important for crafting later on. In the beginning, you don't really use them. I still didn't really use them myself. But they're very important. Don't overlook them. So you can do this in the prospecting station, but you can also take a purple item and turn them into Destiny Shard fragments. Every 40 of these will become a Destiny Shard, which we'll explain what you do with in a moment, but they look like this, right? Destiny Shard. These are the shard fragments. And they're very important to upgrading your gear, especially early on. They can help you get a little bit more of a push. So that's important. But you can also turn things like satanic items into satanic crystal fragments, and these two will turn into satanic crystals. Every 500 of them becomes a satanic crystal. You do these things over here, so when you have enough, you can do it. I'm just a little bit short, so let me prospect a few more items just to kind of show how that looks like. So we got tribal build, Sash of the Magi. They'll give me a little bit more. And as you can see, I have 500 satanic crystals. It shows you when you can do something. It always shows you, so you can learn. So this becomes the satanic crystal. You can move it back into your stash. And now I have one more satanic crystal. Now, what do you do with those things? Why do you prospect stuff? Why do you craft stuff? Why do I not just sell all these items and make gold? The reason is because you can star level your items. And what does star leveling means? I prepared some examples in advance just to kind of show it. So these are items that I've star leveled, and I'll of course make a demonstration too. Items that I've star leveled while playing. Star leveling is basically like gambling your items or trying to corrupt them in a way. And you can go from star level 0 to star level 5. And basically, it's a way to upgrade the skills or the stats on your item. So I'm going to go to this kind of like codex tab that I have. And we're going to look for this armor that I just showed you. Because I have another version of it. So as you can see, this is the leather muscle breastplate. That's how it looks like normally at level 0. It has 2 roll skills, 175 life, and a bunch of other stats. But now you look at an item that I just star leveled to level 3. Once you hit level 3 and level 5, you get big power spikes. So as you can see, it has 3 to all skills, has 20 more life, has more defense, has more all resistances. So overall, upgraded item. What's the catch with star leveling items? There is a catch, of course. You can destroy your item. So we're going to go ahead and try and upgrade this even more, because that would be awesome if you could do that. As you can see, we have our apply destiny shards. That's how you kind of try to push it. And there are 3 results that can always happen. You can lose a star. When you have 0 stars, that's basically nothing happens. You can gain a star, or you can corrupt your item and it becomes unusable, which is very sad. You can remove that corruption, but it is a little expensive. So generally early on, if you want something, you don't have a spare for it, don't use this. But if you think you need a little bit more power, you need a little bit more strength, that is definitely another avenue you can look at. And we're going to do this. We're going to hope to push this to level 5. And we corrupted the item. Shame. It was such a nice armor. And I'm really sad now. Once you corrupt an item, it's basically unusable. It becomes really, really bad. So we're going to go ahead and try again with the same armor. Just because I'm stubborn. So we're going to go ahead and place it here. And again, we're going to try and corrupt it. Apply Destiny Shard. And nothing happened in this case. So we got corruption. We got nothing happens. And we got a star level. And we removed the star level. I ran out of Destiny Shards. So I cannot do it anymore. But you get the idea. That's how the mechanic works. It's a really nice mechanic. It really... it's a little gambly, of course, but it's just another way to kind of improve your gear or to just make cool stuff. I also showed the satanic fragments that they're a little bit different. So they have a chance to add add like an affix. So as you can see, apply Satanic Crystal. They can basically add an affix or a socket to an item, but also have the chance to corrupt it. I think I can show it if I show it here. Can be used to add an additional stat or socket. Has a chance to corrupt the item. So we're gonna try and add the Satanic Crystal to this, and it was corrupted. So not our best day. You know, sometimes you just keep losing. That does happen, and it's sad, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's Satanic Crystals and star leveling. These are ways to make your gear better, to kind of push higher and higher. Yes, it can corrupt stuff. Yes, it's very dangerous, but it can also be very fun. And it's a way to use all of these materials that keep stacking here the more that you play. So that's just general things that you can do once you get into hell, once you beat hell in order to upgrade. And in the next video, we'll try to push even more and more how to become stronger and stronger. I hope this video was useful to anyone. If not, it was very nice to entertain you guys for a little while. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good whatever you're having. Until then, bye bye bye.